Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, she left me. Left me for the big city life. Meredith kind of knew this was coming. You guys know she took a new job in the Northeast, up in Connecticut. And the crazy thing is, I have family in Connecticut. But yeah, she's taking a new job up in Connecticut, and she flew up there this morning, and she flew to New York City LaGuardia Airport, and it's going to be a long time before I get to see her. Kids are back at the house on the farm. I'm here on the ridge. Obviously, you see the chickens behind me. Chickens are all getting along, doing fine, by the way. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. We said our goodbyes, and storms. We didn't know that she was going to get to leave. The storms came through last night here in the mid-south, West Tennessee, and thunderstorm warnings and lightning and thunder. And she got up about 2:30 this morning and headed to Memphis. It's about an hour drive, and she got there no problem. Got through TSA and security and all that. And I actually woke up about. So I think her flight was supposed to leave at 6. I got up at 6:30 with thunder and lightning, and I checked, and I was like, man, I bet she's going to be delayed. And I checked her location. We share our locations with each other on Find My. All the kids, and my Grandma Carol, my kids, we all share each other's locations. And I saw that she was still sitting on the tarmac. I could see that her phone was on a runway. And I texted her, and I said, how's the weather? Have a safe trip or something like that. And she said, yeah, still sitting here getting ready to take off. I still have a little bit of signal. And so she got up in the air, and Hudson got up. Of course, I was at the farm last night. And so basically I'm all week, Monday through Friday, I'm going to be staying over on the farm at nighttime. And I get up, make sure the kids, are all safe and situated. And then I come over here to the ridge to work. And then I go back to the farm in the evenings, make sure the kids are fed and didn't kill each other and all that kind of stuff. The animals are fed. And get up next morning and do it all over again. It rained. It was such a flood coming over this morning. I almost didn't make it to the ridge. I was actually on the phone with David from Come On Homesteading, and there were some areas in the road. I was like, ooh, David, don't turn around, don't drown. Drifter down. If I would have been in one of the SUVs, the Durango or something, I would have not have made it here. Luckily, I was in the F-250 because that water was at least this deep in some areas. The Durango probably only has a clearance to the door about this much. And the water was just rushing over the roads. I mean, it was just every corner and hill and valley you went to, it was just water was rushing over. Now, I will say, I do know turn around, don't drown, and I knew the depth. I knew all that stuff. I know that you can say, well, the road may be washed out. Well, I could tell that the road was not washed out. Just believe me with that, okay? I am going to be a safe person, especially because I'm responsible for the kids this week, I did talk to Grandma Carol this morning, and she's doing fine. Talked to all the kids yesterday on Father's Day. Again, hopefully everyone had a happy Father's Day. I had a work day. My dad had a work day. I think most fathers end up having work days on Father's Day. I don't know how about you guys. But and I got a new battery and new crimp cables for the Gator over on the farm, the side-by-side, the Gator. It's the farm. It has to be. We got to have that Gator on the farm because you have to feed hay all through the pastures and everything. And with my knee the way it is, carrying it out into the pasture is not really an option. Now I know I do have a 15-year-old boy, but we don't want to put that on him all the time. So the plan is this week, well, Meredith left me for the big city, is Willa's gonna take care of the house, right? And we're gonna make sure, you know, laundry's done and everything. Hudson's gonna take care of the animals. Get the bunnies and of course I'm taking care of the animals over here, the rabbits and the bunnies over here. But Hudson will take care of the horses, the cows, the donkeys, and the rabbits. And we'll mix it. I'll help when I can, and Willa will help, and we'll help. We're gonna sweep. We're gonna mop. The goal, my goal is before Meredith gets home on Friday, we're gonna have the house on the farm spotless. We're gonna have all the laundry done. We're gonna have all the trash taken out. We're gonna have all the floors swept, floors mopped, countertops cleaned, trash taken out, furniture dusted and arranged. We're gonna make sure Meredith comes home to calm, peace, and happiness, because I'm sure she's gonna have a busy week there at corporate. Ooh, that sun. Guys, I just timed it just perfect to come out here with the sun, because it was, I'm gonna show you something. Look at the mud on the bottom of my shoe. It's so muddy. And I said, all right, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna get this rambling done and get back to work on the power shed while it's not raining, because when I was in there earlier, it was just a torrential downpour. I mean, just a torrential downpour. So yeah, oh, and the sun. How is there's no blue sky? How is there sun? Oh my gosh, blinding me. Oh, there it goes. See, there must be some one little hole right there. But yeah, luckily, you know, I got all the trenches filled in with dirt. They're a muddy mess, but at least it's not, you know, a pond up here on top of the ridge. Of course, I'm on the top of the ridge, so I don't really have water standing problems very much at all, because everything flows downhill. Remember how heat rises, trees grow, ice melts? Well, water flows downhill too on the ridge. So everything goes downhill from the ridge. So as long as I don't have any, you know, which is where the trenches have settled a little bit, and that's why I didn't put the gravel on them, because I knew they'd settle a little bit, and then I'll smooth that dirt out again once it dries, then I'll push the gravel back on top. I didn't want to put the dirt on it the other day, put the gravel on top of it, have it sink in, settle, and then have to put dirt on top of gravel, because I don't have any more gravel, right? So let the rains settle the dirt in the trench, smooth out the trench again with the dirt that's out there, because, you know, I got a little excess dirt, because, you know, and then once that dries and settles again after the next rain, I'll smooth out the gravel. Now I'm gonna have to bring more gravel in, but I got to dig more trenches though. I got to dig a trench from the power shed over to the house. I got to dig a trench from the well to the house. So I'll get the gravel smoothed out, but I'm not going to bring more gravel in until I'm done digging trenches in my driveway. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. Did y'all leave me? Like all the chickens left me. I had thrown some worms, some dried worms out there, and hey girls. Usually when I say that, hey girls, they'll come running. Hey girls. Yep. See, there's Sylvia. She knows her name. Hey girls. I'm sorry, don't have my treat with you. Sylvia's like, where's my treat? Where's my treat? I'll get you some more treat in a minute. Whew, goodness, another batch of sunshine. I'm not complaining about the sunshine. Please believe me, I'm not complaining about the sunshine. I have, though, been on the phone with Signature Solar today. I'm going through tech support for an issue that I created, and I can't wait to share it with you. With everything that's going on, it's probably going to be just a little while. I still got to get if the weather can play with me, I'm going to get all the solar panels reconfigured and then commission the inverters, right? You saw in the video on RidgeLife the other day, I got all the batteries topped off with the charge inverter. Well, if I can reconfigure the solar panels to inverter number 1 and number 2, you know, number 3 is already done. If I can reconfigure the last 32 of 48 solar panels, is that right? Yeah, 16, yeah. I did 16 before, I got 32 left to do. If I reconfigure those 32 solar panels, I'll be able to commission, power up the inverters, get the batteries talking to the inverters, power up the ridge, and move on to building the house. Actually, before I move on building the house, I'm going to be moving on to Come On 360, helping him, David, get his solar panels up on the roof, and then I'll come back over here and start on the barn house. Now, I might be able to go ahead and get my air conditioner air conditioner pass-through cut out of the foundation and get my trench dug for my water line pass-through under the foundation, which I should have done before. That was my mistake. And then that way, when I come back, it'll be straight to termite shield, sill plate, and all that stuff, and then start working on the subfloor, you know, the floor joists and all that stuff. David from Come On Homestead may come over here to help me with some of those 16-foot long floor joists, because that may be a bear. That may be a bear, those 16-foot long floor joists. I've also got to get surge protection, midnight solar surge protection. A lot of people think they're lightning protection. They're really not lightning protection. They are lightning protection for lightning strikes away from the house that cause surges locally. But I'll tell you right now, guys, if the power shed or the solar array or something like that takes a direct strike, ain't no little $80 component with solid state stuff gonna stop, you know, a bazillion joules of energy coming through from a lightning strike. But you can protect yourself from surges due to lightning strikes and things that happen close, and fault currents and things that happen, you know, to the system, by putting those SPD surge protection devices in, and I've got a bunch to install. Now, I don't have to have those in to get my final inspection, right? Once I get the drives commissioned and everything, I'll call the state electrical inspector, have him come in and do the final inspection, and then I'm done. I'm done with solar, guys. I know a lot of you people are like, thank you. We're tired of watching the solar. Some people came to my channel just to watch the solar. And guys, I will be doing more solar. You'll be seeing me over at David from Come On Homesteading, and I have a lot more things to do around the ridge, and bringing solar into the house, and load testing and firmware updates. I got a lot more solar content, okay? But it'll be mixed in with building content for the house, okay? So those are here just for the solar. You'll still see some. Those are here for the house. That's starting soon. Those are here just for the Ridge Life, you know, my life. That's all my life, right? My life is over on the farm with Meredith, and here on the ridge with Grandma Carol, and you know, I got grandbabies all over the place, and yeah, I got another grandbaby on the way. Super excited about that. I have not got to see my eldest grandbaby, Adelie, play ball yet this year, and I kind of feel bad about that. I need to go see her play ball. So lots of stuff to do, and I'm excited to share it with you, and hopefully you're excited to watch it with me. I'm going to leave you guys with some video that Meredith took on her trip from the airport, looking down on Manhattan, right? The new, you know, the World Trade Center was, you know, destroyed, and they have the new Tower 1, the Freedom Tower, I call it, and some beautiful video of Manhattan. I'm gonna leave it at the end. She took it in vertical format. I appreciate her videoing. And then later she said, oh, I know I should have turned my phone sideways. I'm so sorry. I said, baby, I'm just glad you did it. So I'm going to share that with you guys, so stick around. And when I say go Ridge Life, then I'm going to go into this video. So watch that, and then the video will be in there. So guys, love every single one of you. Don't move. The video of Manhattan's coming up. And if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of my channels. And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo! Still haven't heard Scary Crow yet. I take that back. The other morning, I think I heard him crow. It was a real weak crow. But I haven't heard him crow in the afternoons or anything like Elvis used to do. Remember, Elvis used to do it on demand. And I guarantee Scary will do it for me eventually. Oh, hey, Midnight came out. All right, guys, have a good one.